Picture this. You're standing on a cliff edge where brilliant white buildings cascade down toward the deepest blue sea you've ever seen. The Mediterranean sun warms your skin as ancient stories whisper through the wind. This isn't just a vacation destination. This is where Western civilization was born, where gods once walked among mortals, and where every sunset feels like poetry written across the sky. Welcome to Greece, where every corner holds a legend. Every meal is a celebration, and every moment becomes an unforgettable memory. But Greece isn't just about those iconic blue-domed churches you've seen in photos. Beyond the postcard-perfect Santorini lies a tapestry of experiences so rich and diverse that one trip will never be enough. From mystical monasteries perched impossibly on rock pillars to hidden beaches that rival any Caribbean paradise. From ancient theaters that still echo with applause to modern cities that pulse with energy, Greece is calling. And trust me, you need to answer. Let me take you on a journey through Greece, a country that sits like a precious jewel where Europe meets Asia and Africa. Look at this map. Greece stretches across the southern Balkans and spills into the Aegean and Ionian seas through over 6,000 islands and islets. Only 227 of these islands are inhabited, but each one tells a different story, offers a unique adventure, and promises memories that will last a lifetime. From the largest island of Crete in the south to the cosmopolitan city of Thessaloniki in the north. From the sacred heights of Mount Olympus to the sophisticated charm of Hydra. Greece is a country where ancient meets modern, where mythology comes alive, and where every traveler finds their own personal odyssey. Crete, the island of legends. Our journey begins with Crete, the largest Greek island and the birthplace of European civilization. The name Crete comes from the ancient Greek Crete, possibly meaning strong or powerful, and once you experience this island, you'll understand why. Crete carries the weight of 1,000 years of history on its shoulders. This is where the mysterious Minoan civilization flourished, creating Europe's first advanced society. The legend says that Zeus himself was born in a cave here, and it was on Crete that the legendary King Minos commissioned the labyrinth to contain the fearsome Minotaur. But Crete is far more than ancient history. It's a living, breathing island where tradition and modernity dance together under the endless Mediterranean sun. Your adventure in Crete must begin at Naxos, Europe's oldest city and the center of Minoan civilization. Walking through the reconstructed palace of Naxos is like stepping back 1,000 years. The vivid frescoes, the sophisticated drainage systems, and the maze-like layout will leave you amazed at the advanced nature of this ancient civilization. Don't miss the Heraclean Archaeological Museum afterward. It houses the world's finest collection of Minoan artifacts. But Crete offers so much more than archaeology. Head to Balos Lagoon, where pink sand meets turquoise waters in what might be the most photographed beach in Greece. The journey there is half the adventure. You can hike for an hour across rugged terrain or take a boat trip that reveals the coastline's dramatic beauty. For a completely different experience, explore the Samaria Gorge, a 16-kilometer hike through Europe's longest gorge, where towering cliffs create a natural cathedral and rare wildlife thrives in protected wilderness. The best time to visit Crete is during late spring through early autumn, from April to October. May and September offer the perfect combination of warm weather, fewer crowds, and reasonable prices. July and August bring peak summer heat and crowds, but also the most vibrant nightlife and cultural events. Cretan cuisine is a celebration of the Mediterranean diet in its purest form. Start your day with fresh honey and yogurt drizzled over warm bread. Then discover why Cretan olive oil is considered among the world's finest. Try dakos, a traditional dish of barley rusks topped with tomatoes, cheese, and herbs that captures the essence of the island's flavors. For dinner, savor slow-cooked lamb with stamnagathi, wild greens, or fresh seafood grilled with just olive oil, lemon, and oregano. Pair everything with local wines. Crete's winemaking tradition spans 4,000 years. Corfu, the Emerald Isle. From Crete's ancient majesty, we journey northwest to Corfu, the Emerald Isle that has captivated travelers for centuries. The name Corfu derives from the Greek Korkyra, after the nymph Korkyra, whom Poseidon brought to this island. Ancient Greeks called it the beautiful and rich land. And after one visit, you'll see why this description remains perfect today. Corfu's unique character comes from its position as a crossroads of civilizations. Unlike most Greek islands, Corfu was never conquered by the Ottoman Empire. Instead, it was shaped by the Venetian, French, and British influences, creating an architectural and cultural blend found nowhere else in Greece. The island's lush vegetation, fed by more rainfall than southern Greece, creates landscapes so green they seem almost tropical. Corfu Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is your gateway to understanding the island's complex history. The Old Town is a maze of narrow cobblestone streets flanked by Venetian mansions, French arcades, and British-era buildings. Visit the Palace of St. Michael and St. George. Explore the old and new fortresses that protected the island for centuries. And take a coffee break at the famous Liston, a French-inspired arcade where locals have gathered for generations. Nature lovers should head to Paleokastritsa, where crystal-clear waters lap against dramatic cliffs covered in cypress and olive trees. The monastery perched above the bay offers breathtaking views and a peaceful respite from beach activities. For adventure seekers, the Corfu Trail offers 220 kilometers of hiking paths through traditional villages, ancient olive groves, and untouched countryside. Visit Corfu from May through October for the best weather, though the island's mild climate makes it pleasant year-round. Late spring brings wildflowers and comfortable temperatures, while early autumn offers warm seas and fewer crowds. Summer brings vibrant festivals and perfect beach weather. Corfu cuisine reflects the island's multicultural heritage. Try pastizzata, a spicy pasta dish with meat that shows Italian influence. Or sofrito, veal cooked in wine sauce that demonstrates Venetian culinary traditions. The island produces exceptional olive oil and wine, while local specialties include kumquat liqueur and ginger beer. British colonial legacies that have become beloved local traditions. Santorini, the lost Atlantis. No journey through Greece would be complete without experiencing Santorini, the crescent-shaped island that many believe inspired Plato's tale of lost Atlantis. The island's current dramatic form resulted from one of history's most powerful volcanic eruptions around 1600 BCE, which created the stunning caldera that defines Santorini today. The ancient name Thera comes from Theras, the Spartan who colonized the island. But today's name Santorini honors Saint Irene, protector of the island. This is where dramatic cliffs meet impossibly blue seas, where whitewashed buildings seem to grow from volcanic rock, and where every sunset becomes a work of art painted across the sky. Your Santorini experience must include exploring the ancient city of Akrotiri, often called the Pompeii of the Aegean. This remarkably preserved Minoan settlement was buried by a volcanic ash 600 years ago, creating a time capsule of Bronze Age life. The sophisticated frescoes, advanced drainage systems, and multi-story buildings reveal a civilization of remarkable sophistication. But Santorini's magic lies equally in its present-day experiences. Oia village offers the world's most famous sunsets. Arrive early to claim your spot and watch crowds gather each evening for this daily spectacle. Explore Fira, the island's capital, where museums, shops, and restaurants cling to caldera cliffs. Take a boat trip to the volcanic islands of Nea Kameni and Palea Kameni, where you can hike on active volcanic terrain and swim in hot springs warmed by underwater thermal vents. For a unique experience, visit one of Santorini's wineries built into the volcanic cliffs. The island's unique volcanic soil and climate create wines unlike anywhere else in the world, particularly the crisp Assyrtiko white wine that perfectly complements the island's seafood. Visit Santorini from April through October, with May, September, and October offering the best combination of good weather and manageable crowds. Summer brings perfect weather, but also intense crowds and high prices. Spring and autumn offer cooler temperatures, lower prices, and more authentic experiences. Santorinian cuisine showcases the island's volcanic terroir. Try fava, a creamy split pea puree that's been cultivated here for centuries, or fresh tomatoes that grows intensely flavored in the volcanic soil. Seafood dominates menus. Grilled octopus, fresh fish, and seafood pasta pair perfectly with local wines. Don't miss traditional dishes like malizza salata, eggplant salad, or the local specialty of white eggplant found only on Santorini. Mykonos, the Cosmopolitan playground. From Santorini's romantic sunsets, we move to Mykonos, the cosmopolitan heart of the Cyclades. Named after Mykonos, grandson of Apollo in Greek mythology, this island has evolved from a quiet fishing community into one of the Mediterranean's most glamorous destinations, while somehow maintaining its authentic Greek character. Mykonos town, also called Kora, is a masterpiece of Cycladic architecture where every building seems to pose for photographers. The maze-like streets were deliberately designed to confuse pirates. And today, they delight visitors who discover hidden churches, boutique shops, and tavernas around every corner. The famous windmills that overlook the town have become symbols of the island. While Little Venice offers waterfront dining with waves lapping at your feet, the island's beaches offer something for every traveler. Paradise and Super Paradise beaches are world-famous for their party atmosphere, while Plathis, Gialos, and Ornos provide family-friendly options with crystal-clear waters in organized facilities. For a more secluded experience, head to Phokos or Myrsini beaches, where you'll find pristine sands and fewer crowds. Mykonos serves as the perfect gateway to sacred Delos, one of Greece's most important archaeological sites. According to mythology, Delos was the birthplace of Apollo and Artemis, and the entire island became a sacred sanctuary where no one could be born or die. Today, Delos houses one of Greece's most significant archaeological sites, with ancient temples, mosaics, and the famous Terrace of the Lions, creating an unforgettable day trip. Visit Mykonos from April through October, with May, June, September, and October offering the best balance of weather, activities, and prices. Summer brings the full party atmosphere and perfect beach weather, while shoulder seasons offer more relaxed experiences and better prices. Myconian cuisine celebrates fresh seafood and local ingredients. Try kopanesti, a spicy local cheese served with honey and nuts, or louza, a traditional cured pork delicacy. Seafood dishes dominate restaurant menus: grilled fish, seafood pasta, and traditional kakavia, fisherman's soup, showcase the island's maritime heritage. Local specialties include onion pie and the sweet treats served at traditional Kefalonia alongside strong Greek coffee. Kefalonia, the captain's island. Our journey continues to Kefalonia, the largest Ionian island in the setting for Captain Corelli's mandolin. The island's name comes from Kephalos, a hero from Athenian mythology. But locals simply call it the Island of Contrasts for its diverse landscapes that range from dramatic cliffs to gentle hills covered in vineyards. Kefalonia remained relatively undiscovered until recent decades, preserving an authentic Greek character that feels increasingly rare in popular destinations. The 1953 earthquake that devastated the island led to careful reconstruction that maintained traditional architecture while incorporating modern amenities. Your exploration should begin with Myrtos Beach, consistently ranked among the world's most beautiful beaches. This crescent of white pebbles surrounded by dramatic cliffs and turquoise waters creates a scene so perfect, it seems computer-generated. The drive down to the beach is an adventure itself, winding through coastal mountains with breathtaking views around every curve. Mylisini Cave offers one of Greece's most magical experiences. This underground lake, illuminated by sunlight streaming through a collapsed roof, creates ethereal blue waters that seem to glow from within. Local boatmen guide visitors through this natural wonder while sharing legends of nymphs who once inhabited these mystical waters. The charming fishing village of Fiscardo escaped earthquake damage and preserves beautiful Venetian architecture, Colorful buildings line the waterfront where yachts moor alongside traditional fishing boats, creating a scene that perfectly captures the Mediterranean lifestyle. Visit Kefalonia from May through October for the best weather, with late spring and early autumn offering comfortable temperatures and fewer crowds. The island's diverse landscapes mean you can always find sheltered spots during windy days or cooler microclimates during hot summer weather. Kefalonite cuisine emphasizes hearty, traditional dishes that reflect the island's agricultural heritage. Try meat pie, a local specialty filled with rice and meat, or robola wine, produced from grapes unique to the island. Fresh seafood dominates coastal tavernas, griller's fish, seafood risotto, and traditional bordetto, fish stew with hot peppers, showcase local maritime traditions. Local specialties include mandalato, nougat with almonds, and the island's excellent olive oil and wine. Lefkada, the Caribbean of Greece. Connected to mainland Greece by a narrow causeway, Lefkada offers some of the most spectacular beaches in the Mediterranean. The island's name, meaning white, comes from its dramatic white cliffs that plunge into seas so blue they rival any Caribbean destination. Ancient Greeks knew Lefkada as Locus, and it holds a special place in literature as the island where the poetess Sappho supposedly leaped to her death from the white cliffs of Cape Lefkatos. Today, these same cliffs offer some of Greece's most spectacular scenery and adventure activities. Porto Katsiki Beach consistently ranks among Europe's best beaches, and one look explains why. This crescent of white sand is backed by towering limestone cliffs and fronted by waters that shift from turquoise to deep blue. The beach requires a steep hike down or boat access, which helps maintain its pristine character. Egremni Beach offers similar natural beauty with even more seclusion. This long stretch of white sand was accessible only by boat until recently, helping preserve its wild character. The beach stretches for miles, offering plenty of space even during peak season. For a completely different experience, explore Lefkada's mountainous interior, where traditional villages like Caria maintain crafting traditions passed down through generations. Local women still create intricate lacework and embroidery that's recognized throughout Greece for its quality and beauty. Visit Lefkada from May through October, with peak season bringing the best beach weather, but also crowds at popular beaches. Early summer and autumn offer excellent conditions with more space to enjoy the island's natural beauty. Lefkadian cuisine emphasizes fresh ingredients and traditional recipes. Try ekumakia, local sausages, lentil salads with local herbs, and fresh seafood prepared simply to highlight natural flavors. The island produces excellent olive oil and wine, while local specialties include savoro, fish marinated in vinegar and herbs, and traditional sweets made with local honey and nuts. Zakynthos, the flower of the Levant. Zakynthos, called Fiore di Levante, flower of the Levant, by the Venetians, combines natural beauty with rich cultural heritage. The island's name honors Zakynthos, son of Dardanus from Arcadia, but today most visitors know it for Navajo Beach, one of the world's most photographed beaches. The island's diverse landscapes range from fertile valleys and sandy beaches on the south and east to dramatic cliffs and hidden coves on the west coast. This diversity creates microclimates and varied experiences within a compact area easily explored in a week-long visit. Navajo Beach, also called Shipwreck Beach, can only be reached by boat, which adds to its mystique. The famous rusted shipwreck resting on white sands became stranded here in 1980, creating one of Greece's most iconic images. The beach is surrounded by towering limestone cliffs that create a natural amphitheater of dramatic beauty. Blue Caves, located on the northern tip of the island, offer another unique natural phenomenon. These sea caves, carved by millennia of wave action, create brilliant blue illumination as sunlight reflects off underwater surfaces. Boat trips through these caves provide magical experiences, especially during morning hours when light conditions are optimal. Zakynthos serves as one of the most important nesting sites for loggerhead sea turtles in the Mediterranean. Leganes Bay's protected beaches provide essential nesting habitat, and responsible turtle watching tours offer opportunities to observe these ancient creatures without disturbing their natural behaviors. Visit Zakynthos from May through October for the best weather, with May, June, September, and October offering excellent conditions with fewer crowds. Turtle nesting season from May through August provides unique wildlife viewing opportunities for responsible travelers. Zacynthian cuisine reflects the island's fertile soil and maritime location. Try mandalato, local nougat, avgotaracho, fish roe delicacy, and fresh seafood prepared with local herbs and olive oil. The island produces excellent wines, particularly from Ribolla grapes, and local specialties include pastitsada, asahanimon, pasta with meat sauce, and traditional sweets made with local honey and almonds. Naxos, the heart of the Cyclades. Naxos, the largest Cycladic island, offers an authentic Greek experience often overlooked by travelers rushing between Santorini and Mykonos. Named after Naxos, son of Apollo, this island perfectly balances stunning beaches, ancient history, and traditional mountain villages. According to mythology, Naxos was where Theseus abandoned Ariadne after she helped him escape the labyrinth of Crete. The god Dionysus found her here and made the island his earthly paradise, which explains Naxos's reputation for excellent wine and abundant agriculture. The massive marble portara, an ancient doorway that frames the harbor, provides Naxos's most iconic image. This unfinished temple to Apollo, built in the 6th century BCE, creates perfect sunset viewing as the sun aligns with the ancient doorway. The portara connects to Naxos town by a narrow causeway, making sunset viewing a daily ritual for visitors. Naxos's diverse landscape offers something for every traveler. The West Coast provides excellent beaches like Plaka and Mikri Vigla, perfect for swimming and windsurfing. The mountainous interior houses traditional villages like Apiranthos and Koronos, where stone houses and marble-paved streets preserve centuries-old architecture. Ancient marble quarries scattered across the island tell the story of Naxos's historical importance. The massive Koros statues abandoned in these quarries provide fascinating glimpses into ancient sculptural techniques. These unfinished statues, some over 10 meters tall, were abandoned when the marble cracked during carving. Visit Naxos from April through October, with late spring and early autumn offering the best combination of weather, prices, and authentic experiences. The island's diverse activities mean you can always find suitable conditions regardless of weather. Naxian cuisine emphasizes local ingredients and traditional recipes. Try Graviera cheese, considered among Greece's finest, and local potatoes, which have protected designation of origin status. Fresh seafood, traditional meat dishes, and vegetables grown in the island's fertile valleys create memorable meals. Local specialties include citron liqueur, made from citron leaves, and traditional sweets, like baklava and galaktobureko. Paros, the Marble Isle. Paros, famous for its pure white marble that created some of antiquity's greatest sculptures, offers a perfect blend of Cycladic beauty and rich cultural heritage. The island's name possibly derives from the ancient Greek word para, meaning beside, referring to its central location among the Cycladic islands. Parian marble was prized throughout the ancient world for its fine grain and pure white color. The Venus de Milo, parts of Napoleon's tomb, and countless ancient Greek sculptures were carved from Parian marble. Today, visitors can explore the ancient marble quarries that supplied artists and architects for over 2 millennia. Parakia, the island's capital, combines a working port town with significant archaeological sites. The Panagia Ekatantapiliani, Church of 100 Doors, is one of Greece's most important Byzantine monuments. Built in the 4th century and expanded over subsequent centuries. Local legend claims that only 99 doors have been found, and discovering the 100th door will bring great fortune. Naousa, on the island's northern coast, preserves the charm of a traditional fishing village while offering sophisticated dining and nightlife. The picturesque harbor, with its Venetian fortress ruins and colorful fishing boats, creates perfect photo opportunities. The surrounding beaches offer excellent swimming and water sports. The island's diverse landscapes include excellent beaches like Golden Beach, famous for windsurfing, and secluded coves accessible only by boat or hiking. The interior features traditional villages like Lefkada, built in the mountains to escape pirate raids, where marble-paved streets and traditional architecture create timeless beauty. Visit Paros from April through October, with May, June, September, and October offering excellent weather with manageable crowds. The island's central location makes it an excellent base for exploring other Cycladic islands. Parian cuisine celebrates local ingredients and traditional recipes. Try Rivitho Cyclades, chickpea fritters, fresh seafood, and vegetables grown in the island's fertile valleys. Local specialties include some cheese, excellent wines, and traditional sweets like amygdalota, almond cookies, and pasticcio. The island's fishing tradition ensures exceptional seafood dishes served in waterfront tavernas. Other Cycladic islands, hidden gems. Beyond the famous Cycladic islands lies a constellation of smaller gems, each offering unique experiences for travelers seeking authentic Greek island life. These lesser-known islands preserve traditions and landscapes increasingly rare in more popular destinations. Cyclades, the culinary capital of the Cyclades, offers exceptional cuisine in a setting of unspoiled natural beauty. The island's pottery tradition spans millennia, and local ceramics remain among Greece's finest. Traditional villages like Castro and Artemonis showcase Cycladic architecture at its purest, while excellent beaches and hiking trails provide active adventures. Syros, the administrative capital of the Cyclades, combines neoclassical elegance with traditional island charm. Ermoupoli, the island's capital, features grand mansions, marble squares, and one of Greece's most beautiful opera houses. The island's Catholic and Orthodox populations create unique cultural traditions found nowhere else in Greece. Folegandros captivates visitors with dramatic landscapes and preserved authenticity. The clifftop Kora ranks among Greece's most beautiful villages, while the island's hiking trails reveal hidden beaches and ancient sites. Limited accommodation helps maintain the island's peaceful character. Milos offers diverse geological wonders, including colored sand beaches, hot springs, and lunar-like landscapes created by volcanic activity. The island's mining history created unique coastal formations, while traditional villages and excellent cuisine provide cultural richness. Andros combines natural beauty with significant cultural attractions. Excellent hiking trails, beautiful beaches, and important museums that create diverse experiences. While the island's proximity to Athens makes it accessible for shorter visits, these islands typically offer their best experiences from May through October, with shoulder seasons providing authentic encounters with local life. Each island maintains unique traditions, cuisine, and landscapes that reward travelers seeking experiences beyond the typical Greek island visit. Rhodes, the island of the Knights. Rhodes, the largest Dodecanese island, guards the entrance to the Aegean Sea, where east meets west, in a spectacular display of natural beauty and historical significance. Named after the nymph Rhode, beloved of the sun god Helios, this island has been a crucial crossroads of civilizations for over 3 millennia. The medieval Old Town of Rhodes, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is Europe's best preserved medieval city. Walking through the Street of the Knights feels like traveling back to the 14th century, when the Knights of St. John ruled this strategic island. The Grand Master's Palace, massive fortifications, and cobblestone streets create an atmospheric journey through medieval history. Ancient Rhodes housed one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Colossus of Rhodes, a massive bronze statue of Helios that stood guard over the harbor. Though the statue collapsed in an earthquake, its legend continues to inspire visitors exploring the ancient Acropolis and archaeological sites scattered across the island. Lindos, perched on a cliff overlooking the sea, perfectly combines ancient Greek architecture with medieval charm. The ancient Acropolis crowns of the village, while whitewashed houses cascade down narrow streets toward a perfect horseshoe bay. The village has been continuously inhabited for over 3,000 years, creating layers of history visible around every corner. The island's diverse landscapes offer beaches for every preference. The West Coast provides organized beaches with facilities and water sports, while the East Coast offers more secluded coves and traditional fishing villages. The interior features medieval castles, traditional villages, and the Valley of the Butterfly, where millions of butterflies gather during summer months. Visit Rhodes from April through November, with late spring and early autumn offering perfect weather for both beach activities and historical exploration. Summer brings excellent beach weather, but also crowds at popular sites. Rhodian cuisine reflects the island's position as a meeting point of cultures. Try pitarudia, chickpea fritters, fresh seafood, and suma, a local spirit similar to ouzo. The island's wine tradition spans centuries. While local specialties include melakuni, honey and sesame sweet, and traditional dishes that show influences from Greek, Turkish, and Italian cuisines. Symi, the jewel of the Dodecanese. From Rhodes, a short ferry ride brings you to Symi, one of Greece's most beautiful islands and a perfect example of preserved neoclassical architecture. The island's name comes from the nymph Symi, and this small jewel in the Dodecanese chain offers intimate beauty and authentic Greek island atmosphere. Symi Town, built amphitheatrically around a natural harbor, creates one of Greece's most photographed waterfront scenes. Neoclassical mansions in pastel colors climb the hillsides, their elegant proportions and decorative details reflecting the island's 19th century prosperity from shipbuilding and sponge diving. The island's wealth came from skilled shipwrights who built vessels for the Ottoman fleet, creating the prosperity that funded the beautiful architecture still visible today. Traditional boat building continues on a smaller scale, and visitors can watch craftsmen maintaining the techniques passed down through generations. Panormitis Monastery, dedicated to Archangel Michael, is one of Greece's most important pilgrimage sites. The monastery's ornate church, museums, and peaceful courtyards provide spiritual and cultural experiences, while the surrounding bay offers crystal-clear waters perfect for swimming. Symi's compact size makes it perfect for hiking, with well-marked trails connecting traditional villages, hidden beaches, and ancient sites. The island's car-free center preserves a peaceful atmosphere, increasingly rare in popular destinations. Visit Symi from April through October, with spring and autumn offering comfortable temperatures for exploring the island's steep streets and hiking trails. Summer brings perfect weather, but limited accommodation requires advanced booking. Symi's cuisine emphasizes fresh seafood and traditional recipes. Try Symi shrimp, considered among the Aegean's finest, and local honey from thyme that grows wild across the island's hillsides. Traditional tavernas serve fresh fish, traditional Greek dishes, and local wines in settings that perfectly capture the Mediterranean lifestyle. Other islands of the Dodecanese, scattered treasures. The Dodecanese archipelago contains numerous smaller islands, each offering unique experiences for travelers seeking authentic Greek island life away from major tourist circuits. These islands preserve traditional lifestyles and natural beauty increasingly rare in more developed destinations. Patmos, known as the Jerusalem of the Aegean, holds special significance as the place where Saint John the Divine wrote the Book of Revelation. The Cave of the Apocalypse in the Monastery of St. John create profound spiritual experiences, while beautiful beaches and traditional villages provide earthly pleasures. Kos, birthplace of Hippocrates, combines important archaeological sites with excellent beaches and vibrant nightlife. The ancient Asclepion, one of the world's first hospitals, provides fascinating insights into ancient medicine. While the island's fertile plains produce excellent local cuisine, Carpathos preserves some of Greece's most authentic traditions, particularly in the mountain village of Olympus, where women still wear traditional dress and ancient customs continue unchanged. The island's diverse landscapes include excellent beaches and challenging hiking trails. Astypalea, shaped like a butterfly, offers pristine natural beauty and traditional architecture in a setting that feels untouched by time. The island's unique position between the Cyclades and Dodecanese creates distinctive landscapes and cultural influences. Naxos, an active volcanic island, provides unique geological experiences with the opportunity to walk inside a volcanic crater. Hot springs, traditional villages, and excellent hiking create diverse experiences in a compact area. These islands typically offer their best experiences from May through October, with each maintaining unique characteristics that reward travelers seeking authentic Greek experiences beyond typical tourist destinations. Athens, where democracy was born. Our journey takes us to Athens, the cradle of democracy and Western civilization, where ancient monuments coexist with modern urban energy in one of the world's most historically significant cities. Named after Athena, goddess of wisdom, Athens continues to inspire visitors with the philosophical and political ideals born here, 500 years ago. The Acropolis dominates Athens' skyline just as it has for millennia, serving as a powerful reminder of humanity's greatest achievements in art, architecture, and philosophy. The Parthenon, completed in 438 BCE, remains the perfect expression of classical architecture and continues to influence building design worldwide. Walking through the Propylaea and seeing the Parthenon emerge in full view creates one of travel's most moving experiences. But Athens offers much more than ancient monuments. The Acropolis Museum, founded in 2009, provides perfect context for understanding ancient Greek civilization through world-class displays and interactive exhibits. The museum's glass floors reveal ongoing archaeological excavations, connecting ancient and modern Athens in dramatic fashion. Plaka, the old town at the Acropolis's foot, preserves the intimate scale of traditional Greek neighborhoods. Narrow streets lined with neoclassical buildings house traditional tavernas, artisan shops, and small museums that provide breaks from monument touring. The nearby Monasteries flea market offers everything from antiques to local crafts in a vibrant atmosphere that captures modern Greek life. For contemporary culture, explore Suri and Ghazi neighborhoods, where street art, innovative restaurants, and cutting-edge galleries show Athens' creative energy. The National Archaeological Museum houses the world's finest collection of ancient Greek artifacts, while the Benaki Museum provides comprehensive coverage of Greek history from prehistoric times to the present. Visit Athens year-round. Though spring and autumn offer the most comfortable weather for extensive walking and outdoor activities. Summer brings the hot temperatures, but also outdoor festivals and extended museum hours. Athenian cuisine reflects the city's position as Greece's cultural capital. Try traditional dishes like moussaka and souvlaki, alongside innovative interpretations of Greek cuisine found in the city's cutting-edge restaurants. The central markets offer exceptional ingredients, while rooftop restaurants provide dining with Acropolis views. Traditional tavernas and plaka serve authentic Greek cuisine in atmospheric settings that capture the city's timeless appeal. Meteora, monasteries in the sky, north of Athens. The dramatic landscape of Meteora creates one of Greece's most extraordinary sights. Massive sandstone pillars rise from the Thessalian plain, topped by ancient monasteries that seem to float between earth and heaven. The name Meteora means suspended in the air, perfectly describing these remarkable geological and spiritual monuments. These rock formations were created over 30 million years ago, when the area was covered by prehistoric seas. Geological processes carved the soft sandstone into dramatic towers, some reaching over 400 meters high. The first hermits arrived in the 11th century, seeking solitude in caves carved into the rock faces. The golden age of Meteora came in the 14th and 15th centuries, when Byzantine monks built 24 monasteries atop the inaccessible pinnacles. Only 6 monasteries remain active today, but each offers unique insights into Orthodox monasticism and breathtaking views across the surrounding landscape. Great Meteora, the largest monastery, houses important religious artifacts and provides the best introduction to monastic life at Meteora. Varlam Monastery showcases remarkable frescoes and offers dramatic views, while Rusinu Monastery, precariously perched on a narrow rock pillar, creates unforgettable photo opportunities. The area offers excellent hiking opportunities with marked trails connecting the monasteries and providing access to viewpoints impossible to reach by car. Rock climbing on designated routes allows experienced climbers to experience the landscape from unique perspectives while respecting the area's religious significance. Visit Meteora from April through October for the best weather, though the dramatic landscape provides stunning experiences year-round. Early morning and late afternoon lighting create the most spectacular views and photography opportunities. Local cuisine in nearby Kalambaka emphasizes hearty traditional dishes that reflect the area's agricultural heritage. Try konto souvli, slow-roasted meat, local cheeses, and wines from nearby vineyards. Traditional tavernas serve home-style cooking that provides perfect endings to days spent exploring these otherworldly monasteries. Parga, the bride of the Ionian Sea. On Greece's western coast, Parga combines Venetian elegance with natural beauty in a setting often called the bride of the Ionian Sea. This picturesque coastal town, built amphitheatrically around a bay dotted with olive-covered islands, provides one of mainland Greece's most beautiful seaside experiences. Parga's strategic position made it a contested prize throughout history. Venetians, Ottomans, French, and British had all controlled the town at various times, each leaving architectural and cultural influences visible today. The Venetian castle, built in the 11th century and expanded over subsequent centuries, dominates the town and provides panoramic views across the Ionian Sea. The town's architecture reflects its cosmopolitan history. Venetian houses with characteristic balconies line narrow streets that wind down to the waterfront, while neoclassical mansions from the 19th century add elegant touches to the old town. The harbor, protected by small islands, creates a natural swimming pool perfect for families. Nearby beaches offer diverse experiences from organized facilities to secluded coves accessible only by boat. Valtos Beach, a long stretch of golden sand backed by olive groves, provides excellent swimming and water sports. Smaller beaches like Zakynthos and Naxos offer more intimate settings with crystal-clear waters. The area around Parga provides excellent opportunities for exploring traditional villages, ancient sites, and natural attractions. The Acheron River, mythical boundary to the underworld, offers rafting and hiking opportunities through dramatic gorges and pristine natural areas. Visit Parga from May through October for the best weather, with late spring and early autumn offering comfortable temperatures and fewer crowds. The town's mild climate makes it pleasant even during winter months. Parga's cuisine emphasizes fresh seafood and regional specialties. Try bordato, fish stew with peppers, fresh grilled fish, and local wines from nearby vineyards. Waterfront tavernas provide perfect settings for enjoying sunset dinners with views across the Ionian Sea to distant islands. Delphi, the navel of the world. In central Greece, Delphi occupies one of the most dramatic and spiritually significant sites in the ancient world. Known as the navel of the world to ancient Greeks, this sanctuary of Apollo perches on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, where the famous oracle delivered prophecies that influenced the course of ancient history. According to mythology, Zeus released two eagles from opposite ends of the earth, and they met at Delphi, marking it as the world's center. The Oracle of Delphi, known as the Pythia, delivered prophecies in a trance state that were interpreted by priests and consulted by rulers, generals, and common people seeking divine guidance. The archaeological site preserves remarkable monuments that illustrate Delphi's ancient importance. The Sacred Way winds uphill past treasuries built by various city-states to house their offerings to Apollo. The Temple of Apollo, where the oracle delivered prophecies, remains partially reconstructed, allowing visitors to stand where ancient pilgrims sought divine wisdom. Tao, the ancient theater, carved into the mountainside above the temple, provides breathtaking views across the valley while showcasing perfect acoustics that allowed 5,000 spectators to hear performances clearly. The stadium, located higher up the mountain, hosted the Pythian Games, second only to the Olympics in ancient Greek athletics. The Delphi Archaeological Museum houses extraordinary artifacts, including the famous Charioteer of Delphi, one of the finest examples of ancient bronze sculpture. The museum provides essential context for understanding the site's religious and political significance throughout antiquity. Modern Delphi village offers comfortable accommodations and traditional tavernas with spectacular views across the valley toward the Gulf of Corinth. The surrounding area provides excellent hiking opportunities through landscapes that inspired ancient poets and philosophers. Visit Delphi from April through October for the best weather. Though the site's mountain location provides pleasant temperatures even during summer months. Spring brings wildflowers and comfortable hiking weather, while autumn offers clear views and fewer crowds. Local cuisine emphasizes mountain specialties, including grilled meats, local cheeses, and traditional dishes that reflect the area's agricultural heritage. Regional wines and traditional tavernas provide authentic dining experiences with views that capture the timeless beauty of this sacred landscape. Mount Olympus, home of the gods. Rising to 918 meters above sea level, Mount Olympus stands as Greece's highest mountain and the legendary home of the 12 Olympian gods. This massive mountain range, straddling the border between Thessaly and Macedonia, combines mythological significance with outstanding natural beauty and challenging outdoor adventures. Ancient Greeks believed Mount Olympus was the residence of Zeus and the other major gods, a paradise above the clouds where divine dramas unfolded that influenced mortal affairs. The mountain's often cloud-covered peaks seem to support this belief, creating an air of mystery that continues to inspire visitors today. Mount Olympus National Park. Established in 1938 as Greece's first national park, protects diverse ecosystems ranging from Mediterranean vegetation at lower elevations to alpine environments near the summit. Over 700 plant species, including many endemic varieties, create botanical diversity that attracts researchers and nature lovers from around the world. The main hiking route to Mykonos, Olympus's highest peak, begins from Paeonia and passes through Refuge at 200 meters. This challenging hike requires good physical condition and proper equipment, but rewards climbers with spectacular views and the achievement of standing atop the home of the gods. Less challenging trails provide access to beautiful landscapes and viewpoints suitable for all fitness levels. Lytokoro, the traditional base for Olympus expeditions, provides accommodations, equipment rental, and local guides. The town's position at the mountain's foot offers dramatic views of the peaks while providing access to beaches along the nearby coast. The area around Mount Olympus includes traditional villages where authentic Greek mountain culture continues largely unchanged. These communities provide insights into traditional lifestyles and excellent opportunities to experience genuine Greek hospitality. Climb Mount Olympus from May through October, with July and August offering the most stable weather conditions. Spring brings wildflowers and flowing streams, while autumn offers clear views and comfortable temperatures for hiking. Mountain cuisine emphasizes hearty dishes suited to the area's outdoor activities. Try traditional grilled meats, local cheeses, and hearty stews that provide energy for mountain adventures. Local tavernas serve authentic mountain fare with views of the legendary peaks where gods once ruled the ancient world. Thessaloniki, the cultural capital, Greece's second largest city. Thessaloniki combines Byzantine heritage with contemporary energy in a setting that perfectly captures modern Greek urban life. Founded in 315 BC and named after Alexander the Great's sister, this vibrant port city has been a crucial cultural and commercial center for over 2 millennia. Thessaloniki's UNESCO World Heritage Byzantine monuments tell the story of the Byzantine Empire's artistic and spiritual achievements. The Rotunda, originally built as a Roman mausoleum, became one of the earliest Christian churches and houses remarkable mosaics. The Church of Agios Demetrios, dedicated to the city's patron saint, contains ancient crypts and magnificent decorations spanning centuries. The city's White Tower, originally part of Ottoman fortifications, has become Thessaloniki's symbol and houses a museum that tells the city's complex history. The nearby waterfront provides perfect walking opportunities with views across the Thermaic Gulf toward Mount Olympus. Modern Thessaloniki pulses with energy that makes it Greece's cultural capital. The Laodika district offers vibrant nightlife in restored warehouses, while the Kapani and Modiano markets provide authentic Greek shopping experiences. The city's numerous universities create a youthful atmosphere that energizes the cultural scene. The area around Aristoteles Square showcases early 20th century urban planning that created one of Europe's most elegant city centers. Cafes, shops, and restaurants line the pedestrian areas where locals gather for the traditional evening volta, stroll. Thessaloniki's museums house world-class collections that illustrate Macedonia's rich history. The Archaeological Museum contains treasures from Vergina, including artifacts from Philip II's tomb, while the Museum of Byzantine Culture provides comprehensive coverage of Byzantine art and daily life. Visit Thessaloniki year-round, though spring and autumn offer the most comfortable weather for walking and outdoor activities. Summer brings festivals and outdoor events, while winter provides cozy indoor cultural activities. Thessaloniki's cuisine reflects the city's multicultural heritage with influences from Greek, Turkish, Balkan, and Sephardic Jewish traditions. Tribugatsa, custard pastry, souvlaki, and meze dishes that showcase the region's agricultural abundance. The city's tavernas, zuris, and modern restaurants provide dining experiences that capture the essence of Northern Greek cuisine. Nafplio, the first capital. Nafplio, Greece's first capital after independence, combines Venetian elegance with neoclassical beauty in one of the country's most romantic settings. Built on a small peninsula jutting into the Argolic Gulf, this perfectly preserved town provides insights into 19th century Greek urban planning while maintaining an intimate scale that makes it perfect for exploration on foot. The town's strategic position made it a prize for various civilizations. Venetian fortifications dominate the landscape, while Ottoman, French, and Bavarian influences create architectural diversity that tells the story of Greece's complex path to independence. The massive Palamidi Fortress, accessible by 999 steps carved into the rock, provides spectacular views and houses exhibits on Greek military history. Nafplio's old town preserves neoclassical architecture at its finest. Elegant mansions align narrow streets that open onto charming squares where cafes and restaurants provide perfect people-watching opportunities. The harbor, protected by the small fortress of Boortzi on its tiny island, creates a picture-perfect setting enhanced by the surrounding mountains. The town serves as an excellent base for exploring the ancient sites of the Argolid. Epidaurus, with its remarkably preserved ancient theater, hosts summer festivals where ancient Greek dramas are performed with perfect acoustics. Mycenae, legendary home of Agamemnon, provides insights into Bronze Age civilization through massive walls and royal tombs. Nafplio's compact size makes it perfect for romantic getaways and cultural exploration. Art galleries, boutique shops, and traditional craftsmen provide diverse shopping opportunities, while the surrounding countryside offers hiking trails with spectacular views. Visit Nafplio year-round, though spring and autumn provide the most comfortable weather for exploring both the town and surrounding archaeological sites. Summer brings festivals and outdoor dining, while winter offers cozy indoor experiences with fewer crowds. Nafplio's cuisine emphasizes fresh ingredients and traditional recipes with sophisticated presentations that reflect the town's elegant character. Try local specialties, fresh seafood, and regional wines in settings that range from casual tavernas to upscale restaurants with harbor views. Monemvasia, the Gibraltar of Greece. Monemvasia, known as the Gibraltar of Greece, occupies a massive rock connected to the mainland by a narrow causeway. This medieval fortress town, invisible from the mainland until you cross the bridge, provides one of Greece's most dramatic and romantic experiences in a setting that seems frozen in medieval times. The town's name means single passage, referring to the narrow causeway that provides the only land access to this natural fortress. During Byzantine times, Monemvasia was a crucial naval base and commercial center, its strategic position making it nearly impregnable to attackers. The lower town, built at sea level within massive walls, contains Byzantine churches, Venetian mansions, and Ottoman buildings that create a medieval atmosphere enhanced by the absence of modern vehicles. Narrow cobblestone streets wind between stone buildings toward the sea, while hidden courtyards and ancient churches provide surprises around every corner. The upper town, reached by a steep path carved into the rock, contains the remains of Byzantine palaces and churches with spectacular views across the Mediterranean. The Church of Hagia Sophia, built on the cliff edge, provides both spiritual and visual experiences that capture the site's dramatic character. Monemvasia's unique setting creates a romantic atmosphere that makes it popular for weddings and special occasions. Luxury hotels within medieval buildings provide authentic experiences, while restaurants serving traditional cuisine in atmospheric settings create memorable dining experiences. The surrounding area offers excellent beaches, hiking trails, and traditional villages that provide diverse experiences within easy reach of the medieval town. Local wineries produce excellent wines from ancient grape varieties cultivated in this favorable climate. Visit Monemvasia from April through October for the best weather, though the town's romantic character makes it appealing year-round. Spring and autumn offer comfortable temperatures for exploring the steep medieval streets. Local cuisine emphasizes traditional recipes and fresh ingredients, with presentations that match the town's sophisticated character. Try local wines, fresh seafood, and traditional dishes in settings that perfectly capture the medieval atmosphere of this unique destination. Lindos, the ancient jewel. On Rhodes' eastern coast, Lindos combines ancient Greek architecture with medieval charm in a setting that ranks among the Mediterranean's most beautiful villages. This ancient settlement, continuously inhabited for over 3,000 years, preserves architectural treasures while maintaining the intimate scale that makes it perfect for exploration on foot. The ancient Acropolis of Lindos, perched on a cliff 116 meters above the sea, provides spectacular views while showcasing classical Greek architecture at its finest. The Temple of Athena Lindia, built in the 4th century BCE, demonstrates the sophisticated building techniques that influenced architecture throughout the ancient world. Medieval Knights of St. John fortified the ancient Acropolis, adding defensive walls and buildings that create a unique combination of ancient Greek and medieval architecture. The approach to the Acropolis passes through the traditional village, where whitewashed houses line narrow streets that preserve authentic Aegean island character. The village below the Acropolis contains some of Greece's finest examples of traditional architecture. Captains' houses, built by prosperous ship owners during the Ottoman period, showcase elaborate decorative details in elegant proportions that reflect the community's historical wealth. St. Paul's Bay, where the apostles supposedly landed to bring Christianity to Rhodes, provides excellent swimming in crystal-clear waters surrounded by dramatic cliffs. The bay's intimate scale and pristine waters create perfect conditions for swimming and snorkeling. Lindos' car-free center preserves a peaceful atmosphere that enhances the village's timeless character. Traditional restaurants serve local specialties in atmospheric settings, while boutique shops offer local crafts and artistic works created by resident artisans. Visit Lindos from April through October for the best weather, with spring and autumn offering comfortable temperatures for climbing to the Acropolis and exploring the village streets. Summer brings perfect beach weather, but also crowds that can impact the village's intimate character. Lindian cuisine emphasizes fresh seafood and traditional recipes with presentations that reflect the village's sophisticated character. Try local specialties, fresh fish, and traditional sweets in settings that perfectly capture the Mediterranean lifestyle. Kavala, the Blue City, on the northern Aegean coast. Kavala combines Byzantine heritage with Ottoman architecture in a dramatic setting where ancient aqueducts frame a natural harbor. Known as the Blue City for its position between blue sea and sky, Kavala provides insights into northern Greece's multicultural heritage while serving as a gateway to nearby archaeological sites. Kavala's strategic position made it an important port throughout history. Ancient Neapolis served as the landing point for St. Paros. Paul's arrival in Europe, marking the beginning of Christianity's spread across the continent. The Roman Via Egnatia, which connected Rome with Constantinople, passed through here, establishing the city's importance as a crossroads of civilizations. The Old Town, built amphitheatrically on the peninsula, preserves remarkable examples of Ottoman architecture. The Emirate, built by Mehmet Ali Pasha in the early 19th century, is one of the largest Islamic complexes in Greece and now houses a luxury hotel. Traditional houses with characteristic wooden balconies line narrow streets that wind toward the harbor. The massive aqueduct, built by Suleiman the Magnificent in the 16th century, provides Kavala's most dramatic architectural feature. This impressive structure, known locally as Kamaras, spans the modern city center and creates perfect photo opportunities while illustrating Ottoman engineering capabilities. Modern Kavala offers excellent beaches, vibrant cultural life, and access to important archaeological sites. Ancient Philippi, where Paul established Europe's first Christian church, provides fascinating insights into early Christian history through well-preserved ruins and an excellent museum. The surrounding region produces some of Greece's finest tobacco and wines, creating agricultural landscapes that provide excellent touring opportunities. Traditional villages in the nearby mountains preserve authentic northern Greek culture and provide insights into traditional lifestyles. Visit Kavala from April through October for the best weather, with spring and autumn offering comfortable temperatures for exploring both the city and surrounding archaeological sites. Summer brings excellent beach weather and cultural festivals. Kavala's cuisine reflects northern Greek traditions with hearty dishes that show Balkan and Turkish influences. Try local seafood, traditional meat dishes, and regional wines in settings that capture the multicultural character of this historic port city. Hydra, the artist's island. A short ferry ride from Athens brings you to Hydra, the cosmopolitan island where 18th century mansions overlook a harbor that has inspired artists, writers, and celebrities for generations. This car-free island, where donkeys provide the only land transportation, preserves an atmosphere of timeless elegance that makes it perfect for romantic getaways and cultural exploration. Hydra's golden age came in the 18th and early 19th centuries when local sea captains amassed enormous wealth through trade and naval service. Their prosperity funded the magnificent stone mansions that line the harbor, creating one of Greece's most elegant architectural ensembles. Many of these mansions now house museums, galleries, and boutique hotels. The island played a crucial role in the Greek War of Independence, contributing ships and experienced sailors to the revolutionary fleet. Admiral Andreas Maoulis and other Hydriote naval heroes became national figures, and their former homes now serve as museums that tell the story of Greece's fight for freedom. Hydra's artistic traditions began in the 1950s when artists and writers discovered the island's unique character. Leonard Cohen lived here for several years, and numerous painters, sculptors, and writers continue to find inspiration in the island's dramatic landscapes and sophisticated atmosphere. The absence of cars creates a peaceful environment perfect for walking and contemplation. Stone-paved paths wind through the town and into the mountainous interior, where monasteries and ancient sites provide hiking destinations with spectacular views. Despite its small size, Hydra offers sophisticated dining, shopping, and cultural experiences that rival much larger destinations. Art galleries, boutique shops, and upscale restaurants create a cosmopolitan atmosphere enhanced by the island's natural beauty. Visit Hydra from April through October, with spring and autumn offering the most comfortable weather for walking and outdoor activities. Summer brings vibrant cultural events and perfect conditions for swimming and sailing. Hydriote cuisine emphasizes fresh seafood and sophisticated preparations that reflect the island's cosmopolitan character. Try local specialties, excellent wines, and innovative dishes that showcase Greek ingredients with international influences, all served in settings that perfectly capture the island's elegant atmosphere. Epidaurus, the healing sanctuary. In the heart of the Argolid Peninsula, ancient Epidaurus preserves one of antiquity's most important healing sanctuaries and the world's most perfectly preserved ancient theater. This sacred site, dedicated to Asclepios, god of medicine, combines spiritual healing with early medical practices in a natural setting that continues to inspire visitors today. The sanctuary of Asclepios operated as both a religious center and medical facility where patients from across the ancient world came seeking cures for physical and mental ailments. The treatment combined religious rituals, dream interpretation, and early medical procedures in an approach that recognized the connection between spiritual and physical well-being. The ancient theater, built in the 4th century BCE, demonstrates perfect acoustics that allow whispers from the stage to be heard clearly in the highest seats. This remarkable engineering achievement continues to function perfectly, hosting summer festivals where ancient Greek dramas are performed with the same acoustic clarity that amazed ancient audiences. The archaeological site contains numerous buildings that illustrate the sanctuary's complex functions. The Temple of Asclepios housed the god's statue, while the Abaton served as a dormitory where patients slept to receive healing dreams. The stadium hosted athletic competitions that were part of the religious festivals honoring Asclepios. The site museum houses remarkable sculptures and artifacts that explain the sanctuary's operations and importance in ancient Greek medicine. Exhibits include surgical instruments, votive offerings from grateful patients, and detailed explanations of ancient healing practices. Modern Epidaurus Village provides comfortable accommodations and traditional tavernas serving regional cuisine. The surrounding countryside offers hiking trails through landscapes that preserve the natural beauty that contributed to the sanctuary's healing atmosphere. Visit Epidaurus from April through October for the best weather, with summer bringing the famous theater festivals where ancient dramas are performed in their original setting. Spring and autumn offer comfortable temperatures for exploring the extensive archaeological site. Local cuisine emphasizes traditional recipes and regional specialties that reflect the area's agricultural heritage. Try local wines, traditional dishes, and fresh ingredients prepared in ways that capture the essence of authentic Greek country cooking. Corinthoi Canal engineering marvel, connecting the Gulf of Corinth with the Saronic Gulf. The Corinth Canal represents one of the 19th century's most ambitious engineering projects while fulfilling a dream that dates back to ancient times. This narrow waterway, carved through solid rock, provides dramatic views and fascinating insights into both ancient aspirations and modern engineering capabilities. Ancient rulers from Nero to Alexander the Great dreamed of cutting through the Isthmus of Corinth to connect the two gulfs and eliminate the dangerous journey around the Peloponnese. Various attempts were made throughout antiquity, but the technology needed to complete such a massive project didn't exist until the 19th century. Construction began in 1881, using techniques developed during the building of the Suez Canal. The project required removing millions of cubic meters of rock and earth to create a channel 4 kilometers long, 21 meters wide, and up to 52 meters deep. Vertical limestone walls create dramatic perspectives that make the canal one of Greece's most photographed engineering landmarks. The canal's narrow width limits its use to smaller vessels, but its dramatic appearance and historical significance make it a popular tourist attraction. Viewing platforms on both sides provide spectacular photo opportunities, while boat trips through the canal offer unique perspectives of the engineering achievement. The area around the canal includes ancient Corinth, where extensive ruins illustrate the city's importance as a crossroads of ancient trade. The archaeological site contains temples, theaters, and commercial buildings that tell the story of one of ancient Greece's wealthiest cities. Modern Corinth provides access to both the canal and archaeological sites, while serving as a transportation hub for exploring the Peloponnese. The city's position makes it an excellent base for day trips to numerous historical sites. Visit the Corinth Canal year-round, though spring and autumn provide the most comfortable weather for exploring both the engineering marvel and nearby archaeological sites. Summer brings excellent weather, but also crowds at popular viewing areas. Local cuisine emphasizes traditional Greek dishes and regional specialties served in tavernas that provide perfect endings to days spent exploring this fascinating intersection of ancient dreams and modern engineering achievement. As our journey through Greece comes to an end, we've only scratched the surface of what this incredible country offers. From the sun-drenched islands where gods once walked among mortals to the mainland mountains where ancient philosophers contemplated life's greatest questions, Greece provides experiences that will transform the way you see the world. Every destination we've explored tells part of Greece's larger story, a narrative that spans over 4,000 years and continues to unfold today. Whether you're drawn to the archaeological wonders that chronicle the birth of democracy, the pristine beaches that rival any tropical paradise, the traditional villages where ancient customs survive unchanged, or the vibrant cities where ancient and modern Greece dance together, this country offers experiences that will exceed your highest expectations. Greece isn't just a destination, it's a journey through time. A feast for all your senses, and an education in what it means to live well. The warmth of Greek hospitality, the richness of Greek cuisine, the beauty of Greek landscapes, and the depth of Greek culture create experiences that linger long after you return home. But reading about Greece and experiencing Greece are two entirely different things. The way morning light illuminates the Parthenon, the taste of just-caught fish grilled with its olive oil and oregano, the sound of bouzouki music drifting across a harbor at sunset, the feeling of swimming in waters so clear you can see ancient pottery shards on the seafloor. These experiences can't be captured in words or photos. So here's my challenge to you. Stop dreaming and start planning. Greece isn't some distant fantasy, it's a real place filled with real people who can't wait to share their country's treasures with you. Whether you have a week or a month, whether you prefer luxury resorts or authentic tavernas, whether you're traveling solo or with family, Greece has experiences waiting that will exceed your wildest expectations. Don't wait for the perfect team, because every time is perfect in Greece. Don't worry about language barriers because Greek hospitality transcends words. Don't concern yourself with complicated logistics because Greece welcomes millions of visitors who all leave with the same thought, when can I come back? Your Greek odyssey is waiting. The islands are calling your name. The ancient sites are ready to share their secrets. The tavernas are saving you a table with a view. The only question is, when will you answer the call? Book that flight. Pack that bag. Prepare for the adventure of a lifetime. Greece is waiting to show you that some places on Earth really are as magical as they seem in your dreams. Yamas, welcome to Greece.